Hello, everybody. Turn my camera on. Changed a few settings today. Hopefully, my camera will work better. If y'all look, if you're not watching Nathan, this is the storm that's forewarned north of Cheyenne, and that's what we're going to be working with today. Really low to the ground. Got a nice low base on it. This is a key area that I've been watching today. And this is the storm. See a well-defined hook down there on the bottom of it. And here you can see the wind velocities. Happy 4th of July, by the way, everybody. Oh, morning over there in the Netherlands. Over on my or you're on my Twitch. I am watching the YouTube chat. Thanks for the new following. I am watching the Twitch chat and the YouTube. Sometimes you'll hear me answer someone that'll be on one or the other. Haven't figured out how to get both chats showing on my stream. Been several reports on this thing already. It was Torar, so it was reported on the ground, and that was by law enforcement. Nathan must not be talking. I don't hear him. Stage looking gorgeous on your stream. Can't believe how low to the ground. Hey, he's getting a time lapse. Well defined hook on it. This thing's amazing. And for those of you not watching Nathan Moore, there's his stream. Now, eventually, I guess Twitch is going to be adding squad mode for affiliates. Right now, it's only for partners, and I'm not a partner yet. But they're supposed to be adding it for affiliates, and we'll be able to do a squad mode where you can watch both of us. Hey, Brian. Excuse me. And look how low to the ground. Lord, I can't believe how low to the ground that thing is. Excuse me. Got a frog in my throat. So I hope everybody had a nice 4th of July so far. Ooh, got a possible funnel. See if had one right in there. By the way, daggone it. The bottom of the screen there, you can see that they did knock Hurricane Barbara down to a Cat 3. And it'll be dropping down to a Cat 2. It's running into cooler water. Tighter area rotation will be right where that green circle is. Really ramping up tight. Would not be surprised if this goes to R again. Check Enrot. Thank you for the new follow.
Yeah, guys. So.
Enrot a 1.21 on it. And not seeing any debris. I can't show you the satellite view on GR Earth. For some reason, goes east and goes west. Quit working. And sorry for the audio popping. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Great on radar. The whole thing is spinning. Change something here. Okay. I need more monitors. Hey, Sean. Oh, we got a tornado. Copy that. I knew it wouldn't be long. See if I can bring it up for you guys. Hey, Grant. Tornado right there, man. I knew it was getting close. I figured by the time I get it up, it fell apart. Look how those clouds are moving. That's all rotation. That's a rotating wall cloud almost on the ground. This thing's going to produce a huge tornado. Again, this is Nathan's more, it's his stream. Nathan, how about zooming out a little bit? Copy that. Man, that whole wall cloud is almost on the ground. That is amazing. There it is. I see she's on the ground again. Ain't that something? This is out just south of Chugwater, Wyoming, which is north of Cheyenne. Yeah, it's going to get bigger, Nathan. Yeah, I knew by looking at radar. And here's the velocities on it. I mean, this thing is ramped up tight. Beautiful inrot. I doubt if I'll see anything on debris because it's hitting grass. And it's getting bigger. And it just went Torar. And this is better than a 2%er. Now I'm going to switch over to radar, and you can see the purple box. Weather spotter confirmed, and it's lifting up. You can see that beautiful hook. That was beautiful. Well-defined hook on it. Now, with that terrain out there, north of Cheyenne, I'm not getting the best radar view, even though I'm only looking about 2,500 feet. But still, on velocities, I knew it was going to happen. And it's still ramped up tight, even though it's not on the ground. And that's the velocities. And right there where you see that upside down triangle, that's where the tightest area rotation. And basically, it's the whole wall cloud is almost on the ground, and the whole thing is rotating. Still a beautiful in-rod or normalized rotation. But look at this thing. Oh, he's moving now. Look at that bowl. This right here. And she is on the ground. That is one monster. We've been watching this sell for several hours. He was up further north, up by Casper, and I talked him into coming to this one. There it is again. TVS 10. This thing's amazing on your stream, and it's amazing on radar. Sweet. Now, notice the grass out here in front of him. Watch the direction. That's inflow. Yeah, there was a report that this thing was rain wrapped, but they were looking at it from the north, so they were looking through the rain. But you can see how that grass is blowing. That's all inflow. Got some strong inflow. And she's on the ground. Again. He asked me the other day if I would be around. He wanted to get a 2% tornado risk tornado. And he said he had 4 days to do it. And I said, sure, man. This is better than a 2%, which there's a 5%. But still, thank you for the new follow. Appreciate it. On my way to getting 1,000 follows. I got to broadcast more. Ain't that thing gorgeous? Just absolutely gorgeous. Like I say, this is north of Cheyenne, Wyoming, up by Checkwater. This reminds me of one of Kelly Williamson's tornadoes. And that's all open field. Thank goodness. We'll never know what the EF rating is on this because it's not hitting any structures. Well, the other day you wanted me to help you get a tornado. By golly, we got one. Text what? What's that, Sean? Text what? Oh, textbook. Okay. Oh yeah, this thing's gorgeous. And it's still looking great on radar. I mean, it's still got a well-defined hook. And it's still got really tight rotation in it, where the red and greens are coming together. And I'm off the Cheyenne, Wyoming radar. Yeah, please don't post any links without asking. Nightbot doesn't like that unless you're a mod. John, you still in California? Man, that thing goes way up. That is amazing. Let me bring this up in 3D. Let's take a look at it. Now let me check rotation, which we already know it's vertical rotation. Yeah, I'm not able to get a good look. Let me try it again. Oh, you're in New Mexico, Sean? Ah, didn't do a big enough cut. Let's take a slice. There it is, folks. That's a slice through the storm, showing you a tornado. Yeah, Sean, the spotter network wasn't working earlier today. That's a tornado right there, taking a slice through the storm. And there she blows. Yeah, Sean, I'll get with you tonight. Catch you up on Zello. That thing is just simply awesome. Still tore R, naturally. Why is it so tall? Because it's coming from the wall cloud all the way to the ground. And you can see it's starting to rope out, which on velocities, I see it kind of weakening down. Yeah, I was noticing on velocities it was starting to weaken down on the rotation. I figured it was about ready to rope. Yeah, the velocities. You can see the green and red is not real bright. Well, the red's not. So that means the rotation is not near as strong. So I knew it was getting ready to rope. Look at that thing. Yeah, that's coming all the way from the wall cloud all the way down to the ground. That's the reason why it's so tall. Now the wall cloud is starting to move away, and that's what gives it that tilted angle. Most of the time, when a tornado is dissipating, it'll rope out before it gives up. $7.99 91 on my new followers. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. And you can't get no better than that. Perfect timing. Ain't that better than a 2%er that you were hoping for? Yeah, actually, on Twitch, question was, do you think the storm's done producing? No, I don't. Um, it's most likely going to recycle. It doesn't have the well-defined hook. But what's really cool is there's nothing out in front of it. So it's even moving into better air than it's been in. So we're hoping for a recycle. If it does, Nathan will get it again. So it's been a while since I've been able to help on a tornado. But by golly, we got a great one. So how's the stream, everybody? Is it working better? Thanks, Tapioca. Yeah, at first I had crackling in my audio and was trying to do too much on the main PC. So I had to move some of the load over to the streaming PC. And in other news, I've got my actual green screen coming. Be here in about a week. Thanks to a generous donation from a good friend of mine over in England, I was able to go ahead and get that ordered and a few other things that I really needed. Yeah, they dropped the tour on it. All the donations are greatly appreciated. It really helps me. Oh yeah, go for it, man. I'm keeping an eye on it. Well, the green screen, as you can see behind me, is just a sheet, and it's not the right color. What that green screen will allow me to do is, like I used to do, you would just see me and no background, and so I could superimpose whatever image that I wanted to put behind me. Yeah, I get a little excited. Let me pop my pop filter on. So Nathan's working on getting the video in because there were some big name chasers right there in the same area. So he's trying to get it in quick. So Jeff, putting the pop filter, that should help. I do have a screen, but it gets in the way. I've turned the mic gain up quite a bit. As you can see here, I've got a regular screen to put in front of the mic, but it kind of gets in my way when I put it there. It don't clamp to the boom mic right. Well, one reason why the audio was dropping out is I had another program running, tying up resources. I was pushing it almost 100%. Speaking of that, I got some other programs I can close out here. I don't need malware bytes. That should be a lot better, Jeff. Do I have a video card? For what? Naturally, I got video cards. On the main PC, I run 2 video cards. That's the reason why I'm able to run so many monitors. I run a pair of ATI Radeons on the main machine. I'm actually running 3 computers. One's basically for security, and then I've got a streaming PC. Everything that you're seeing mainly is coming from my main, goes straight over to the streaming PC, and that goes out to the internet, which I'm using Restream, and that's how I'm able to dual stream to YouTube and Twitch. The dual video cards, with the dual video cards, I can run 4 monitors. Then for all my other monitors, I run one of these. It's an adapter, plugs into USB, and the monitor plugs into it. Made by Pluggable, and I have a bunch of those. So that's how I'm able to run 11 monitors. I could run 12, but I've got a 12th monitor, but I don't have a mount for it yet. Believe me, I need every monitor that I can get my hands on. Matter of fact, I want to replace some of these and get bigger ones. And eventually, I want to get a video wall. I'm supposed to have a desk coming. Hopefully it's big enough to put this complex system on. Yeah, it's serious multitasking. Yeah, the 4 center monitors that I run are 24 inches. Then on either side, on the bottom, I got 22s. On the left side, next one up is a 22. The right side above the 22 is a 19, and then a 15. And then on the left, at the far top, I got another 15. And then I got a 19 that's mounted over on the wall. So eventually, I want to get an actual setup. There'll be a monitor wall. Hey, happy 4th to you. Thank you. What I'll be able to do with a monitor wall is combine all my monitors into one big display. Sort of like what you see on the news or the Weather Channel. A lot of times when they're standing in front of a wall, that's actual multiple monitors uh, that are combined. I've got a thing from one of my fans. It's it makes a 3 monitor wall, but I need a lot bigger than that. So we're waiting for this. It is starting to get another hook on it. I can't get the quality out of a big TV. And actually, making a monitor wall is cheaper than a 4K huge monitor. Some of those huge monitors go for 10, 12,000. My whole monitor system is over 6 foot wide and about 4 foot tall. Plus, I got the one mounted on the wall. I don't have my other camera hooked up right now to show you my system. While we're waiting, let me go ahead and hook up my camcorder. See if I can anyway. I'll be right back. Hang tight. Let's see. How do you what place files? Uh, Place files for the lightning strikes. I use Allison House place files. Okay, I'll be right back. Probably make some noise here. Don't worry about it. Thanks for the new follow. Yeah, for the new people, what this is all about is behind the scenes, me helping the storm chasers that we have on our team. Still working on trying to get my camcorder so you all can see my system. Hang on. Actually, it seems like my streaming PC is locked up.